What if I told you the most advanced fighter jet ever built by the United States cannot be sold to any other country in the world, not even close allies like the United Kingdom, Japan, or Israel? We're talking about the F-22 Raptor, a jet so secretive, so advanced, and so strategically important that the US government made it illegal to export it under any circumstance. But why? Why lock away the world's most dominant air superiority fighter? In this video, we break down the real reasons the F-22 is banned from export and why that decision still shapes modern air warfare today. The F-22 Raptor, developed by Lockheed Martin and Boeing, is widely considered the most capable air superiority fighter ever built. It combines extreme stealth capabilities, supercruise, flying supersonic without afterburners, advanced avionics and sensor fusion, incredible maneuverability, and unmatched air-to-air combat performance. It was designed during the Cold War's final years, when the US wanted absolute dominance in the skies against Soviet-era fighters. The result was a jet so advanced that even today, more than 20 years after entering service, no other aircraft fully matches it in air dominance capability. But its biggest strength is also the reason it's locked away from export. The export ban on the F-22 isn't just a policy decision, it's written into US law. In 1998, Congress passed what is commonly known as the Obey Amendment, which explicitly prohibits funding for exporting the F-22. Later Defense Authorization Acts reinforced this restriction, effectively making it illegal to sell or transfer the aircraft to any foreign nation. Even if the US wanted to export it, it legally cannot. But the real question is, why go that far? And in military aviation, stealth is not just an advantage, it is a strategic edge. Once that edge is understood by competitors, it becomes less effective. So the US made a decision. It's better to keep the F-22 secret than to sell it for profit. And in military aviation, stealth is not just an advantage, it is a strategic edge. Once that edge is understood by competitors, it becomes less effective. So the US made a decision. It's better to keep the F-22 secret than to sell it for profit. Another concern is technology leakage, both intentional and unintentional. Even among close allies, systems can be studied, modified, or accessed through maintenance and upgrades. Once a fighter jet is exported, the original manufacturer loses full control over how deeply its systems are analyzed. The US feared that exporting the F-22 could allow adversaries like China or Russia to indirectly gain insights into its design through intelligence gathering. And unlike older aircraft, the F-22 represents a generational leap, meaning even small leaks could significantly reduce its advantage. This might sound surprising, but another reason is that the F-22 was considered too advanced even for allies. When the aircraft was being developed, potential export customers included close partners like Japan, Australia, Israel, and several NATO members, but the US government concluded that allies might not need that level of capability. Integration into foreign military systems would be complex, and political risks of sharing top-tier stealth tech were too high. Instead, the US chose a different approach. They developed the F-35, a more export-friendly, multi-role stealth fighter designed specifically for allied nations. So in a way, the F-22 became the untouchable king, while the F-35 became the global standard. The F-22 delivers unmatched air dominance, allowing the US to control the skies in early conflict stages. Its stealth, sensor fusion, and first-shot capability mean enemies often can't detect it in time. If exported, this advantage would be reduced globally, weakening US air superiority and changing the balance of modern warfare. The F-22 production line was permanently shut down, and restarting it would be extremely costly and complex. Supply chains, tooling, and expertise no longer fully exist. Meanwhile, the US is focused on next-gen programs like NGAD. Rebuilding the F-22 for export is strategically unnecessary and economically impractical. The F-22 isn't banned because it's outdated. It's banned because it defines air superiority. It gives the U.S. unmatched control of the skies, shaping global military balance. Some weapons aren't sold because their value lies in exclusivity. The F-22 is one of them, a capability meant to stay unmatched. If you enjoyed this breakdown, consider subscribing and let us know in the comments. Should the F-22 ever have been exported? Or was the U.S. right to keep it exclusive?